大家好，我是李贝。Okay, let's do this. 标准教程6级下册。All right, where are we? 第39课。We're getting there. We're getting there. 39课，第189页。Oh. All right, yeah. 进展，我们进展的很快吗？其实没有那么快。但是很稳定，我们进展的很稳定。OK， 下一个词汇 ，Yeah, there's just this batch here, and then we can do other things. 牢骚 grumble, complain, 牢骚 Yeah, I think it's a fairly negative term. Like it's like yeah, kind of nagging or that sort of thing. 牢骚 OK. 抱怨不满的情绪 Yeah, 抱怨 Okay, so it's more like complain than maybe what I was thinking. Okay, 发牢骚牢骚大闹太盛 Okay, what's the second one? That's a verb. 说抱怨不满的话 Okay, so there's a verb to complain and there's a noun, a complaint. But it's not a good kind of complaint. It's not like 投诉, whereas you're registering a complaint. I'd like to register a complaint. It's not complaint. Well, it kind of is 抱怨. Yeah, you probably use 抱怨. Why wouldn't you use 抱怨? 抱怨 or 埋怨. Ugh. No. 埋怨. This one. 埋怨. Yeah. So 唠叨. Not 唠叨. 牢骚. Yeah, that's another word. Okay. 对低工资大发牢骚 complaining about low pay. Yeah, all right. So it's just 抱怨, right? 谁碰到这种事也不免要发牢骚也牢骚发牢骚 Let's jot that down 发牢骚 because that seems to be a collocation 发牢骚发牢牢 is 牢固牢记的牢骚 is 骚扰的骚发牢骚 Yeah, complain. I don't know. 牢骚太盛 It's like a saying or something. 牢骚太盛牢骚太盛防肠断 Yeah, all right. 他牢骚了半天 Yeah. Okay, so this is a Mao Zedong quote. All right. That's why I don't recognize it. 牢骚太盛防肠断风物长宜放颜亮 Beware of heartbreak and grievance overfall. Range far your eye over long vistas. Yeah, maybe that needs studying. 他只知道发牢骚士气书气 Is this 书气 First time I've encountered this one 书气 letting off steam You know what? I think I'm going to learn that one I've encountered phrases like 倾诉 meaning to vent but first time I've encountered 书气 Is that written correctly? 书气 Yeah 书气 Whoops a daisy All right 发一通牢骚发牢骚 Okay 没有敢在老板面前发牢骚 Yeah All right so let's get ChatGPT's viewpoint on this Hey can you help me with 牢骚 please. I already know 抱怨埋怨抱怨埋怨 is 唠叨 is it 唠叨 not 劳动 唠叨 唠叨 is kind of maybe natter or something. Maybe it's not. Maybe this is more nag than 唠叨. Yeah, nagging, prattle, chatter away. I'll just put that in. 当然可以，当然可以。牢骚是一个常用的词语 ，is it? OK， 通常指的是因不满而发出的埋怨和抱怨，但它比抱怨和埋怨更具有情绪化和持续性的特点。Did you get that? So ChatGPT says it's more emotional and it's more continual. 牢骚通常带有一些情绪宣泄的意味。So 宣泄 is another one of venting. Okay. 并且往往涉及对环境、工作或他人的不满。All right, 唠叨抱怨。Yeah. So what was the other one we saw? I've already forgotten. Anyway. All right, let's do this. 牢骚, where are the examples? That's just the explanation. Examples here. 他最近工作压力很大，经常在朋友面前发牢骚。Yeah, complaining about his work pressure. OK， 同事们对公司的新政策颇有牢骚，但没人敢公开表达。Okay, so he complains with his colleagues, or no, the colleagues complain together about the new work policy, but they don't express it openly. 他老是发牢骚，说自己在家里做的事情不被重视。So people do not think what she's doing important at home. So maybe she does all this housework, and everyone just expects it and does not appreciate. Yeah, it's really unpleasant when you not appreciate it. Whether or not it's you earn money and just it gets taken for granted. It's like, yeah, of course you're earning money. That's like what you do. Like, thanks. No, there's no thanks. We should say thanks. Could you imagine like someone earning all this money at work every day to support the family, and then they go home and no one appreciates it. And then they meet someone and they like buy them a packet of bubblegum or something, and then they get appreciated for that. It's kind of backwards, isn't it? And likewise, whoever's at home doing the housework, they often go unappreciated as well. I guess, yeah, it really does matter to people that they get appreciated, and it's free, right? So we should do it. It doesn't cost anything to appreciate people. But yeah, it's hard. I don't know why it's hard. I guess people struggle with this, and I guess I'm not so much of an exception to this. 领导对员工的牢骚表现出极大的耐心，并试图找到解决问题的办法。Okay, so 唠叨表现出极大的耐心。So okay, so the leader or the boss showed extreme patience in relation to the employees complaining, the workers complaining, and tried to solve the problem. No, tried to find a solution to the problem. Yeah. Anyway, actually, before we can move on, no, actually, let's just move on. It seems like 抱怨投诉埋怨投诉 is an official complaint. You normally lodge it. 抱怨埋怨. I'm not quite sure what the difference is. All right. Next is 迄今为止. T is T fourth tone. 迄今为止. T mean T, it's like up to, is it not? 迄今为止. T 是现在no 到现今为止. Yeah, so what T, it is fourth tone. All right. 不读起. All right. Hold on. So 气or cili, it's a different 气 or cili. It's a different 气. This is third tone. Third tone, third tone, third tone, third tone. 气 or cili. 气 or cili. 气 or cili. Okay. 迄今为止. 迄今为止. Oh, that uses every tone, doesn't it? 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 迄今为止. 迄今为止. 现在, yeah, it's up till now, right? So let's look at 迄今, no, it's basically it's 迄今为止 and 迄今, but 迄今 and 迄今为止. All right. 觉从以前某一起始时某一起始时间到目前的整个时间段，迄今为止，迄今为止，迄今为止，机器没发生任何故障。Yeah, you can just say 到现在 right? Or 距今 no. Yeah, 距今。距今 this seems okay. 直到今天，距今已有70多人报名学习中文。So maybe 迄今为止 is a bit more formal. Actually, all right, we know what it means. It means up till now, from a past starting point until the present. Thanks. How is 迄今为止 used? 迄今为止. Are you there, ChatGPT? I pressed enter. All right, I'll refresh the page. Yeah, I had issues with ChatGPT yesterday. If I'm having issues again, we might have to switch to another one. This isn't my Wi-Fi, is it? I don't think so. Do we need to switch? Whoops. Sometimes it takes a while. 迄今为止是一个常用的时间副词 an adverb. 意思是到目前为止或截至现在. Yeah, there are alternatives. 它通常用来强调某个时间段从过去开始一直持续到现在，常见于书面语和正式语境中. Yeah, it sounds a bit formal, doesn't it? Written in formal language. But, I mean, you can say it, but it has this formal flavor to it. 这项研究已经进行了5年，迄今为止，取得了许多重要的成果。Yeah, I remember there was a long-term evolution experiment. Long-term evolution experiment. This one. So yeah, it's been going on for quite a long time. So shall we read it in Chinese? No, we shan't. It seems there is no Chinese. Yeah, ongoing study in experimental evolution. So he's got these, okay, E. coli, which is the model organism. Bacteria tend to evolve more rapidly than much more complicated organisms. So it has been tracking genetic changes in 12 initially identical populations of asexual and then, so did he apply, or should I say, did the team apply like artificial selection or something like this? Like, I remember it grew the ability to metabolize citrate. The most notable adaptation, what is this for? In the evolution of aerobic growth of citrate, unusual in E. coli. Mainly an issue of citrate. 迄今为止，他取得了不少的成果。You can go read it on Wikipedia. OK， 他的那项研究总结当前状况，公司在过去的时间里不断创新，迄今为止，我们已经推出了多项行业领先的技术。So 不断创新。So the company has spent a long time innovating, and it has 推出了多项行业领先的技术。It's kind of brought them to the forefront of technology. 迄今为止，案件仍未得到解决。警方正在继续调查。So to the present, it's still unsolved. 解决。Yeah, I'm not convinced this is a good collocation. 案件解决。这两个案件都尚未解决。Oh, okay. I did not know you could use 解决. Usually it's 解决问题. So no, you can 解决案例。解破。Oh no, not. Is it 破解？案例。破解 this one. 破解经典案例。Yeah. I think 破解。Oh. No, it seems 解决 is fine. Well, there's a lot of examples as well. 在典型的案例管理解决方案中，no, this is 解决方案。解决方案。案例管理解决方案。为例，maybe there's not as many as I was thinking, because they just happen to occur in the same sentence. But here, 这样睡眠的案例也可以解决了。Says resolve the case of sleep. Presumably it's like insomnia or something like this, or it wouldn't be a case. Anyway. 该项目迄今为止已经完成了初步阶段，接下来将进入测试环节。So the project to now has completed its preliminary stages, and next are the kind of experimental 环节。 环节 is like segment or loop. What would it be here? Aspect of a project. Oh, okay. Aspect of a project. Yeah, in English, you probably just use 阶段, the experimental stage. 测试阶段. All right. 这本书自出版以来，迄今为止已被翻译成20多种语言。Yeah, so the books after this 字 is since 自 blah blah 以来，自出版以来 so 自以来 is ever since or from the time it was published. In this case, 出版。迄今为止已经翻译 translated into 20 languages. Like Harry Potter or something. It's translated into a lot of languages. Okay, 迄今为止. All right, what's next on the list? 吃力. Yeah, literally eat power. But yeah, 吃力. I think of it more as a verb. Yeah, 吃力, or maybe even. Okay, maybe literally it's a verb. It means to use your strength. It takes effort to do something. 吃力. Here I've got, what is this? 费劲儿. Kind of similar, right? 吃力. 费劲儿. And what's this? 承受力量. Okay. 干这活不太吃力. Oh, that's an adjective. That's definitely an adjective. 不太吃力. It's not too strenuous. Yeah, strenuous is a good translation. 靠承重承吃力. What is this? 承重承, load bearing more. All right. 工作吃力. Yeah, 工作, this will be at work or something. The 工作 is pretty broad in Chinese because it can refer to work and job. It can refer to an item of work. It can refer to just work in general, not related to employment. It can refer to like a job as opposed to work. Like they're different concepts in English, right? Yeah. So it's unclear the context here. Dialect worn out. Oh, okay. So this is the dialect one, is it? Maybe I don't need to care about that. 吃力. 我跑了一天路，感到很吃力. Yeah, that's an adjective. It doesn't get much more adjective-ier than that. Yes, adjective-ier is a word. Thank you for asking. 他爬山一点儿不吃力. Yeah. So he's climbing mountains. So is this climbing mountains in general or climbing a specific mountain? I'm leaning towards in general. 工作太忙，我感到很吃力. Yeah, so busy at work. 走了一段路，我感到很吃力. Yeah, 吃力. So yeah, strenuous, but the other one was tired, wasn't it? 感到很吃力. Maybe it's tired because you've had a vigorous squawk. What was the Monty Python quote? The parrot sketch? Was it a vigorous squawk? Squawk. That's not how you spell it, is it? How do you spell squawk? I don't know. It was tired from a vigorous squawk. 那只鹦鹉，那只鸟。Sorry, I put the sound.
It's inspired to meet its maker.
Yeah, this is I don't know, it's one of the funniest sketches ever. Is an ex-parrot He's stunned.
If you hadn't nailed it the first, you would have been put.
All right.
Look, matey. This parrot wouldn't boom if I put 4,000 volts through it.
All right. Anyway. 那只鸟吃力呢 or at least 它生成也它吃力生成 how do you, is it 生成 he asserts it is 吃力 he's tired he's resting 他休息那只鸟在休息因为它吃力了 resting it's resting all right All right, what's next? Okay, 家喻户晓. All right, so 家, and you know, you. You is the character in 比喻. Not sure what that means there. 户 also pertains to houses, and 小 is, do you know the phrase 小的? Not the phrase, the word. 小的. I think it's that one, right? 小的. You see this sometimes on. It just means 知道, but you actually encounter 小的. Oh, I should say 小的. Okay, 小的. You can say 不晓得. This is it. 这件事我晓得. 不晓得. Yeah. 天晓得. Oh, 天 here is God. 天晓得. You see this if you, like in your reading, usually, or at least I see it in my reading. So the 小 is known. I guess you is 比喻的 you. So what does the you mean? I guess it means known as well, right? Known. Oh, 不言而喻. Oh, okay. Yeah, do you know 不言而喻? 不言, this is another twin. 不言而喻. Okay. So 不言, so no words are you. Everyone knows it. So you can, it goes without saying, or 不言而喻. Some things are 不言而喻. You just know without anyone saying anything. Okay, so both the not this one, you and the 小 mean to know here, and 家 and 户. 家户 is a word, right? 户. 家户. Yeah. Yeah, usually this one. 家家户户, meaning every household. But 家户 is a word. Yeah, so this just means families. So 家喻户晓, meaning known to every household. So there's certain names that are known to every household. Now, in households, you see ordinary people, right? So if something is known to every household, it is so famous that even your average Chens know this. Your average Chen. 老外成语 guide. Let's see what they say about it. Yeah, so maybe like Einstein or something like this would be 家喻户晓的名字。爱因斯坦是一个家喻户晓的科学家。家喻户晓。Let's see what they got on here. Yeah, that something is known to everyone, or at least generally expected to be known by ordinary people, not just specialists. Lei Feng, yeah, Lei Feng in China is considered a good role model. Yeah, so I don't know too much about Lei Feng, but he was around during Mao Zedong's time in the Civil War. That's my understanding. Actually, what does it say here? Model of altruism. Yeah. Yeah, so he's kind of treated like a paragon of, like an exemplary soldier, right? 雷锋是一个家喻户晓的人物 ，Yeah, in China. 爷爷是我们村家喻户晓的象棋好手。 得了许多次冠军. All right, so my grandfather or 爷爷. So 爷爷 by itself doesn't necessarily mean my grandfather, but presumably there's some context here. I mean, it could just be an old man, right? Father's father. Sometimes you say 爷爷. So 家喻户晓的 is a good chess player, or Chinese chess player in particular. 得了次冠军, 次 implies second. Oh, 多次. Sorry, no. 许多次. Yeah, because 许多 is a word and 多次 is a word. They're putting them together. 许多次冠军. It's not 次冠军. Okay. That's funny. So here it comes. 汉数. Working documentary, blah, blah, blah. 西汉. 汉古. Yeah. Anyway, you get the idea. 家喻户晓. All right. Oh, grammar. We need to talk about grammar. When we study Chengyu, we need to look at grammar. But it's usually an attributive or what I describe as a generalized adjective. 家喻户晓的这个人. 家喻户晓的任务. Yeah, so I think it's almost always used like that. 家喻户晓的科学家. 家喻户晓的. Yeah. Let's see what we got. So 服装设计师们家喻户晓. Fashion designers are known household names. Okay, so here it's used as a verb, isn't it? So it's like object, 家喻户晓. Okay. 他在20世纪60年代成为家喻户晓的人物，也家喻户晓的人物。Here, 刘备、曹操和孙权在中国家喻户晓. Yes, that's definitely true. From the three kingdoms, everyone here knows them. They probably learnt about these three powerful warlords throughout from a very young age, and certainly there's a lot of movies with all three of them. 他写了几本科学书籍，其中畅销书时间简史使他家喻户晓 Brief History of Time. So presumably 他 is Stephen Hawking. 使他家喻户晓. So this book caused him to be 家喻户晓. So not just here, yeah. So you can just say 他家喻户晓. 他的名字并没有家喻户晓. So he's not a household name. He's not known far and wide. Maybe he's known.
But for the present, his is hardly a household name.
But yeah, the English is disastrous. Anyway, presumably this person is actually famous, but maybe in specialized circles. 苹果公司制造的精美产品在全世界家喻户晓. Yeah, sure. Kind of expensive too, though. All right. What's next on the list? 无穷, 无尽. So first of all, let's look at 无穷. 无穷 is actually a useful word to know in its own right. 无穷. 无穷. 穷 here means like used up or something like this. Exhausted, maybe? 无穷, yeah, it's like endless, boundless. It's good for like infinity, this sort of thing. 无穷. Yeah, 无限, unbounded. 无穷. This would be kind of infinite. 大量大宗. 无穷尽的. Yeah, so 尽 meaning to use up. So it's unusable. Infinite capacity. 无穷远处. Okay, the infinite distance. 无穷尽的. 无穷无尽. I suppose 无穷无尽 means the same as 无穷尽. Yeah, I guess so. Is 穷尽 a word? Use up. Oh, okay. So 穷尽 is a word to use up. Okay. So 无穷尽 and 无穷无尽, I think they're the same thing, right? 无穷的概念. So the concept of infinity. Yeah. All right. So 无穷无尽 and 无穷尽. I've written it there as well. I went to write it there. It's like, oh, I should know that. I already did that last time, it seems. Okay. 无穷无尽. So it's just a negation of 穷尽. Use up. 无穷无尽. OK， 他喜欢读书，因为从中可得到无穷无尽的知识。There's endless knowledge in books. So paying attention to grammar, 无穷无尽 is an adjective describing 知识。可能性几乎是无穷无尽的。Yeah. So 可能性 possibilities are endless. Or almost endless. 几乎. Yeah. From here, is it? Pretty old. But okay. 无穷无尽. 无穷无尽. So we need to pay attention to the grammar. 无穷无尽而不予以珍惜. Maybe we'll pick another one. Oh, that's the same sentence. 舌含. Oh, this 含 means to contain in your mouth, right? 舌含其尾表示无穷无尽. Oh, this is this. So 含 meaning keep in the mouth, not 含义, this sort of thing. 包含. It implies in the mouth in particular. So 舌含其, the 其 is a pronoun meaning it's. In this case, it's the snake itself. And it 尾巴. Yeah. So a snake eating its own tail implies like endlessness. 它拥有无穷无尽的热情. He has an inexhaustible supply of enthusiasm. Cool. 是无穷无尽的. 仿佛时间对他来说是无穷无尽的. As if time, from his perspective, was infinite. He sauntered by. 悠闲地走过. 不仅任务显得是无穷无尽的, 同事们也更难被激励. So not only are the tasks apparently infinite. Yeah, so it seems like there's an infinite number of tasks to do, but it also seems hard to encourage them. Yeah, anyway, I think you get the idea. 无穷无尽, endless, inexhaustible. Okay, next, 罪犯. This is a criminal. Yeah, 犯罪 is a word. 犯罪 is a verb. 犯罪, it's a verb, it's also a separable verb. 犯罪 verb, right? 罪犯 noun. So sometimes it's like this in Chinese. You switch the characters around and you get another word. Yeah, there's a few 蜜蜂 蜂蜜 that sort of thing. It happens a bit. Okay. So here, 罪犯, criminal offender. It is a noun. I'm not sure what else to say. 犯罪. Yeah, I get them mixed up. I say the wrong order occasionally. It's just a criminal. Yeah, all right. I just realized, I just said I get them the wrong way around, and now it's like, oh, I got them the wrong way around. 罪犯. So I guess 犯罪 is commit a crime, whereas 罪犯 is a crime committer. Yeah, maybe use 犯人. Okay. 解犯刑律. 解犯 no 触犯刑律. 触犯刑律 criminal law. Okay, so violating criminal law. 被法院依法判处刑惩而正在服刑的人. What is 服刑? Serving a sentence. Oh, So this is not like a suspect, a 嫌疑人. Actually, let's have a look. Who counts as a 罪犯, a crime committer? Oh, I wonder if ChatGPT will understand that by itself. 罪犯指的是因违反法律而被法院判决有罪的人. So you need to actually commit a crime and be found guilty in a court. 在法律体系中 blah 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 blah. All right, let's just look at examples. 一个因谋杀被判处有期徒刑. 有期 is have 期 time period 徒刑 limited term of imprisonment, anything less, anything less than life. It's interesting, there's a word for this, I don't think there's a word for non-life imprisonment in English, right? I think that's considered the default. Maybe there is, because I'm not a lawyer, I don't know what it is. 徒刑 prison sentence 的人是就是 okay 罪犯. All right. What other nouns are there relating to 罪犯? Like 嫌疑人. 嫌疑人 is suspect, right? What do you call someone who's committed a crime before they're sentenced? Come on! All right, shall we switch to Ian? What do you call someone who has committed a crime but before they are sentenced? I guess it's 嫌疑人, right? Suspect? Oh, are you going to teach me English? Oops. Sorry. How do I stop it? Tingy. All right. Oh.没关系，我理解你的困惑了。在中文里，与罪犯相关，但尚未被判刑的名词，除了嫌疑人之外，还有，犯罪嫌疑人，嫌犯 ，OK。这个词特指那些被怀疑或指控犯了罪，但尚未经过审判确定其罪行的人。另外，案犯 ，What is 案犯 ？I've never heard of 案犯, and my dictionary does not seem to recognize this word. I can't search for it. Anyway. 但它更多时候用于指称已经被抓捕归案 brought to justice 归案 alright 但尚未接受审判或正在接受审判的犯罪者 So yeah, that's another one, isn't it? 犯罪者 criminal. Okay, so this is a way of saving face, right? If you want to say criminal and you should say, what is it? 罪犯. You should say 罪犯. But you say 犯罪. It's like, oh no, what do I do? Don't panic. Don't panic. 者. You can add a 者. 犯罪者. Saves. Whew. Dodge that bullet. Yeah. Anyway, I think you know what it is. Let's continue. 盗窃. To steal? Yeah, we saw other ones. We saw 偷, yeah, 偷钱, to steal. We saw 抢劫, which is also to steal, but that's more like rob, and it emphasizes using violence. 盗窃. How does 盗窃 fit into this? I feel like we studied this. But that's what happens. Study, restudy. 盗窃. 偷盗用秘密手段非法取得. So secret and 手段 here probably contains like method, negativity. It's methods, but probably contains negativity. 盗窃集团, 盗窃国家经济情报. Yeah, maybe it's like pilfer or something like this. 盗窃公务, 盗窃案, 盗窃犯. Oh yeah. So you can put fan as a suffix. Fan. So this is a crime committer. This is a thief committer. A theft committer. Actually, while we're here, let's look at fan. Qin fan. This is not a person, is it? 触犯, 犯法. 违犯. 战犯. What is 战犯? War criminal. Okay. Yeah, actually, let's jot some of these down. Where are we? Fan. So there was 战犯. What am I doing? I'm writing the worst ever 战. Let's start again. 从头开始. It is this one. 战 and is it 2? Better look. No, it's just 1. 战犯. 战犯. What other fans are there? 案犯. What is 案犯? Convicted criminal. Yeah, might as well jot it down. 案犯. 案犯. 嫌犯, 囚犯. This is a convict, right? 囚犯. 冒犯, 凶犯. One who has committed homicide or mayhem. Yeah. 疑犯, 要犯, 逃犯. This is an escaped criminal. Oh wow, interesting. What is 人犯? Culprit. What's this one? 主犯, primary culprit. 共犯, accomplice. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Wow, there's a lot of words here. Maybe it's worth learning all of them. All right, what were we talking about? Oh, 盗窃. Thanks. Now, can we look at 盗窃 and how it differs from other words meaning to steal? 盗窃. 当然可以，盗窃是一个常用的词语，专门指偷窃他人财物的行为，这个 stealing other people's property。它与其他表示偷的词语有相似之处，但 blah 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 you always say that。OK， 例句。他因涉嫌 suspect to suspect OK 他因涉嫌盗窃公司财产而被警方逮捕 So he was arrested on suspicion of stealing company property. All right. So the emphasis here is that it's in secret. So let's jot that down for 道歉. So yeah, in secret. Whereas what was it? 抢劫? This one was kind of violent. Yeah, 用暴力, rob a bank. Yeah, 抢劫银行, rob a bank. That's violent, right? They'll have knives or guns or some other weapon, or at least pretend to have a weapon. Whereas 盗窃 is kind of like in secret. So you steal money from the bank. Maybe you work at the bank. And you're like, whoops, I accidentally sent myself $1 million. So that would be 盗窃, I guess. You just pretend it's an innocent mistake. Or you work at a casino and unfortunately that $100 chip fell in your pocket. 偷 他从同事的包里偷了一些钱. Yeah, so this is like taking money. This is also stealthily, right? Whereas 盗窃 seems more like there's planning involved. 偷是一个较为口语化的词语，指未经允许而取走他人财物。通常不带有严格的法律含义. All right, so you steal $20 out of someone's wallet, I guess. All right. 抢劫 侵占 kind of different. It's like you steal someone's country. All right. Next is 公然. Yeah, 公然. Okay, it says openly, but when something is done openly, like anyone can see you do it, it implies that it's something you should not be doing openly. Like maybe you're naked in public. 公然. Yeah, okay. 明目张胆的. 明目 is this a 成语? 明目张胆的. 毫无顾忌 unscrupulous. 公然反对. So you publicly oppose something. 公然侵犯. So it's unclear what's being 侵犯. 公然干涉别国内政. So blatantly, it means openly, but yeah, I guess this is referring to politics. It does imply that you're not meant to be doing this. Or at least in English, people are saying nowadays, you said the quiet part out loud. This is kind of in that ballpark, right? 公然. Yeah, you're interfering in other countries' internal affairs. Yeah, we all know all countries do this, right? But you're meant to pretend like you don't. So I guess that's the attitude we're meant to be taking from this. 公然侵犯人权, 人权, human rights. So you're openly violating human rights. You just don't care. Like maybe people will accuse you of this. It's like, what do I care? Why would I care about human rights? That sort of thing. 在光天化日 in broad daylight 之下公然拦住抢劫. Oh, so this is daylight robbery. So this is like, I don't know, people can see you robbing them. Yeah. It's just, yeah, 拦住. So you're blocking their route and then you're robbing them. So you're doing it in daylight, so people can actually see you do it. Yeah, 公然. Yeah. Let's get some examples. Thanks. Can I get some examples for 工人 please? 你吃饭了吗？我早上吃了燕麦片。So we've actually got an interesting question here. Which is better? Succinct or complicated? 例子. No, I don't really want the explanation. Let's just go with this one. I just want some quick ones to be honest. 他在会议上公然反对老板的决定。Yeah, so they're at a meeting. He openly opposes the boss's decision. Yeah, I don't know. It really depends on the atmosphere and like maybe the boss is okay with that. It's like, oh, okay, I'll reconsider that. Or maybe the boss will get super offended. Yeah. 他们公然违反规定，毫无顾忌。毫无顾忌 unscrupulous. 毫无顾忌 I like this phrase. 毫无顾忌 needs to be used more often. 毫无顾忌毫无顾忌毫无顾忌 without scruples. 他毫无顾忌的胡闹 What's 胡闹 make trouble. 没意识到惹人生气了 doesn't care about making people angry. 他感到完全自由毫无顾忌 free and unscrupulous, like unconcerned maybe. So this almost feels positive here. No apprehensions. Okay, so unscrupulous in English is always a bad one, but here it's kind of good. 但这个人首相 the prime minister 还是毫无顾忌的支出 spending recklessly. Maybe the prime minister was in a hotel spending too much. Oh, we have a criminal one. However, okay, 罪犯公然袭击了警察，令人震惊。So the criminal openly attacked the police. 袭击 Yeah. It's just an example, right? I don't know. I can't imagine this actually happening. Maybe in the movies or something. In a movie. 这家餐厅公然忽视卫生标准，最终被关闭。Yeah, so all of them are negative, right? Except maybe this one. And even then, it's still only in certain circumstances could that be considered a good thing. Usually, 公然 implies you should not do this in public. You should not do it so that other people can see. So if you want to oppose your boss's decision, you might want to take it up with them, I don't know, by email or something. I don't know. People get offended in all sorts of ways. And that sort of thing may be disastrous for your career, even if you're right. Yeah. All right, what's next? Yeah, 公然 yeah, 公开还有这个词汇公开公开 make public. So you talk about 公开赛 公开赛 so if you're a chess player, you might know this phrase 公开赛. So there are chess tournaments which are open, which means anyone can enter into them. Yeah, so I played in a few 公开赛 in China. Yeah, you get a whole mix of people you play against. All right, what's next? 冒充 yeah, 冒充 I used that word in my last video or something. 冒充 so you're pretending to be someone you're not, such as a police officer. 冒充 so this is a bad thing. 这伙匪徒冒充工人混进了大楼 so they're passing themselves off as workers and yeah 他冒充医生骗过了每一个人 so passed himself off as a doctor. So the implication is that this is not a doctor at all. It's just someone like what's that movie? Catch me if you can. Do you concur? You concur? Yeah， 所以他在这个电影里冒充医生，对吗？他就是问那位医生 ，Do you concur？ 就是你同意嘛？但是concur有一点正式，Do you concur？就是他的对象不知道应该怎么说，不知所说，怎么办？Do you concur? Do you concur? Do you concur? OK， 他冒充医生，他冒充 pilot。What's pilot？ 飞行员。Is it 飞行员 ？Yeah, pilot 飞行员。Or maybe this is like aviator or something like this. Or both. Okay. So catch me if you can. Pilot. 他冒充为飞行员，对吗？ Can you say that? 他冒充为 Yeah. Okay, 冒充为纽约口音 like passed off as a New York accent. 冒充为他的妻子 passed off as his wife. Okay. Can you write a paragraph liberally using the word 冒充 about the movie Catch Me If You Can? I have no idea which of these should be capitalized. So usually in title case, you leave the conjunctions you do not capitalize. But which ones are conjunctions? Maybe the if. That would look really weird. Is the can? Anyway. Sometimes I think too much. That's what people would tell me. 你想的太多. But I don't know. It's just my way. 电影 this is what it's called. 逍遥法外. 逍遥法外. Unfettered and beyond the law. Oh, 逍 is first tone. Is it really? Okay. 逍遥法外. Okay, getting away with it. 逍遥法外。讲述了一个天才骗子this is 弗兰克阿巴纳尔 Frank Abigail 的故事。他冒充飞行员、医生、律师等多种职业，成功骗取了大量金钱。费兰克不仅能够冒充身份，还能还能熟练的伪造支票，骗过银行的和警方。他的冒充手段之高明，甚至让联邦调查局的探员都一度无法识破 see through it. So cannot 识破他的冒充。他冒充为飞行员、医生、律师的时候，那个 FBI agents 联邦调查局那个探员就是识破不了。尽管他不断冒充不同的身份，并四处逃窜 meaning scurry or flee 逃窜 to run away Alright, 他还是被捕，并且最终选择帮助警方去抓捕其他冒充者。这部电影展现了冒充的极端例子extreme examples of passing yourself off as various characters，以及他的冒充过程中，他在冒充过程中所展现出的聪明才智。Yeah, that's a good word for 冒充。So 冒充. From now on, whenever you hear the word 冒充, you're going to think Frank Abigail from Catch Me If You Can, passing himself off as a doctor, saying, "Do you concur?" What was it? Here is the check. Here is a blow up of the check. This sort of thing. I remember this movie. Not a bad movie. Hey. Okay. 大肆. Yeah, this is like wantonly, without restraint, recklessly. Yeah. This one, 毫无顾忌的. That works as well, 毫无顾忌的. You can also say 大肆. The 肆 is a bit tricky to write if you're not used to it. 大肆. What other words does it? Is it 肆无忌惮? Yeah, it's the same 肆 in 肆无忌惮. 肆 is just 大肆的肆, like without restraint. 无没有忌惮. 忌惮 is like scruples or 忌惮. Dread, fear. Oh, it's not scruples, fear. 肆无忌惮, unbridled, unscrupulous. 肆无忌惮的侵略行为. Yeah. So 大肆. 毫无顾忌的含贬义. Okay, 贬义, so it's a negative word. 大肆敛财, okay, gather wealth. So this would be criticizing like billionaires or something like that who are accumulating wealth and like people are poor at the same time. It's like, why are you doing this? Is your life getting better because that number goes up? That kind of thing. 大肆攻击. 大肆吹嘘. 吹嘘. Yeah, did we study this one? 吹嘘. We studied 吹 something. Which one did we study? 吹嘘, 吹牛, 吹 something. I don't remember. There's too many words. Oh, we studied 虚荣, did we? Something like that. 吹嘘. No, we studied something like that. Anyway, let's continue. 吹嘘. Praise. More like, in this context, boast, right? About yourself. 大肆掠夺. 掠夺 is plunder. 掠夺. Maybe you're an invading army, so you might plunder. Oh, what's in this house? Or your I don't know, liquid assets are belong to me. or all your money are belong to me. 大肆渲染. 大肆渲染. 渲染 is 渲 fourth tone. Oh wow. So exaggerate. You know what? I think that's going to go on the list. 渲染. Exaggerate. 渲染. I write down the words I think maybe I will use one of these days. 染, is it 三点水? Something like that. Yeah. Oh, no 点. So it's 3 三点水, 九 and 木. 三点水, 九木. Must remember. And it's fourth tone. 渲染, third tone, right? 渲染. So let's check 渲染. So 大肆渲染. Okay. So that's I just put all these random words in my notebook. One of these days. Maybe when I've finished this textbook, I will go through them. All these words, I think, I probably want to use that. There's another word, 放肆. I just thought of 放肆. It's similar, isn't it? 放肆. I remember this word in particular because have you seen the movie 妖猫传? 妖猫传. She says 放肆. In this scene, she says, just a random woman says 放肆. I think she was an extra or something like that, so it sounded kind of weird. Can we put it on a movie? 放肆. Yeah, wow, is that the whole movie? That looks like the whole movie. All right, the whole movie is on YouTube apparently. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's in this movie, and it's when they're in the Tang Dynasty, and they're in they have the pool of alcohol, and the cranes are flying around, and they're doing crazy things like morphing into tigers and whatnot. And there's a woman. She says, "Thanks." It's really weird. So when I see Feng, I think of her. It's this scene here. Yeah, that's the Yao Mao. Who's that? I don't know. Is that Yang Guifei? Maybe. Yes. So in this scene, these two people, they can morph into animals. And so some random woman in there who's presumably she's nobility or something, but she says, "Thanks." Yeah. Thanks. Here， 为什么不叫猫要放肆？贵妇是谁？放肆贵妇是谁？ Okay, so maybe she's someone. 很多朋友对 what's this？ 花萼相灰楼里那位口称放肆 Yeah, I'm not the only one who thinks it's strange, right? They wrote this whole chapter about her. Okay, so apparently she's the one who said 放肆 is it? Is that right? And 风云贵妇感兴趣，我也是。最近这位很火，不亚于 is not second to. Yeah, 亚 meaning second. Like 亚军 not 亚军亚军 Yeah, you got 冠军亚军季军 So yeah, anyway 不亚于 not second to 非诚勿扰是小秘书 So but so is this the woman that says thanks? Right, wait, did you just write a whole article about this? Hold on. This one word. I don't know, maybe there's some significance to this, but it just seems really weird. Fonts. All right. We don't have well, I do have time, but I shouldn't spend my entire video trying to figure out why they say fonts. It's kind of similar to das, right? It is an adjective meaning 毫无顾忌. This is das is an adverb, whereas 放肆 is an adjective. 不要放肆，说话别那么放肆。他对这位姑娘太放肆。All right, what's next? 诈骗. Oh, we talked about this. 诈骗. 诈骗 is fraud, or swindle or scams. 诈骗. 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 Fraud, swindle, blackmail, scam, con, that sort of thing. 诈骗. Okay, so this is the police with a shield, and the shield says 反诈骗, anti-fraud or anti-scams. Yeah, scams are a real serious problem, right? I don't know, these scammers, they get people, especially elderly people, people who are not so tech savvy and so on, and make them think that they've done something wrong or something like this. And they end up giving their money away, a whole life savings, and completely destroy someone's life. Scammers, oh. And not just their life, their whole families. Anyway, 诈骗. 诈骗 is a serious crime.警方诈骗之网络刷单 ，yeah scam。英国诈骗攻略识别电信、邮件短信诈骗。Yeah, different types of scams. Yeah, so 诈骗 is a noun, is it? Oh, in the dictionary it says it is a verb, 诈骗. But I don't recall ever seeing it. Yeah. Maybe so it's a verb, but it's used as the act of fraud, the act of scamming. Most of the time, 包括诈骗。诈骗，OK， 他们被控诈骗该公司14000元。Alright, so this is defrauding. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so it is a verb, but I kind of think of it as a noun as well. But 新卡将保护公司免遭诈骗。Yeah, so I remember one time, what was it? Yeah, I donated to some charity my sister was involved in, and yeah, I forgot to turn my VPN off, and my bank, yeah, it kind of blocked my credit card, so I couldn't use my credit card from then on out, which meant I wasn't able to use my credit card until I went to Australia, and then went to the bank in Australia to fix that. I kind of explained the situation, but they froze it for, it took me like years before I got it back. Because I forgot to turn my VPN off when I donated to some charity. 寻找诈骗的证据. So searching for fraudulent accounts. That's like an adjective, isn't it? 他们诈骗 here we go. 诈骗了他好几百元. Yeah. You need to be a bit careful. So in China, I can say almost everywhere is fine without any problems whatsoever. There are some special places you need to be careful. Number one is the airport. If you're at an airport, yeah, you get scammers. If you're at tourist traps, you get scammers. Yeah, I've had some bad ones at the airport. So I've had people, like, some of them are women, right? They're women, you think, yeah, I don't know, a woman wouldn't scam me. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. So they have women, and they're dressed up in like official looking uniforms, and yeah, they to start giving you instructions. Yeah, and you think they're like working for the airport or something like this. No, they're scammers. Yeah, I've encountered that one. Yeah, I've encountered. Oh, I remember going to Istanbul. Oh, dodgy taxi drivers in Istanbul. Hey. Whoa. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to take a taxi in Istanbul ever again. Yeah, I got the note switch. Yeah, I didn't realize until later on. And yeah, I paid, and then he pointed to something else, and yeah, then he switched the note, and then he switched the note while I was distracted. He was pretty good at it too. So he obviously had done that many times. Yeah, dodgy taxi drivers in Istanbul. Anyway, these are all scams, and I don't think anyone is immune from them. I'm certainly not immune from them, and I tend to try to keep up to date with the current scams, and wow, it's very hard. I really do not like scammers. 诈骗, ruining too many people's lives for greed. 诈骗. All right. Anyway, you get the idea. 诈骗, defraud. Okay, Julio. Julio is detained. So this is like you're being detained by the police or maybe security guards or something. Julio. Yeah. So this is like the legal concept of being detained. So in English, whoa, we're detaining children. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe I don't want to go too far down that rabbit hole. Yeah, okay. 拘留所, so detention center. 看影片, what's this? 促驾驶不在酒驾. All right. So this is you're being detained for drink driving, and here you go, watch this movie. Yeah, I could imagine the police doing that. Okay, 拘留所. Yeah. So presumably these people are suspected of or have committed a crime. Yeah, 拘留. So in English, detain is broader. So to detain, this is the detain in the sense of a legally detained. If you're encountering the police, you might say, "Am I being detained?" Yeah, 我被拘留了吗? All right. Am I being detained? Okay. But in English, there are other words. Detain also has other meanings. One of them is 拘留, this one. So this is detained in the sense of like at an airport or something. To remain, yeah, of something that would typically, to remain in a place due to circumstances that prevent one leaving. Yeah, detained, that's one of the meanings of detained, right? 拘留. So this is the one if you're at the airport. 这场罢工 the strike 使成百上千的游客拘留在机场 stranded at the airport or detained at the airport. What else can detained? Oh yeah, you cannot say I was detained in the sense of basically I was late. 我迟到了. Yes, like Gandalf. I was delayed. Gandalf says I was delayed. Yeah, this is after his speech, like, a wizard is never late. Wizard is never late, nor is he early. A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to. And then he was delayed in the subsequent scene. Anyway, 拘留, this is you're being detained by police. I don't think you've been found guilty of a crime yet, but maybe you're drunk. In Australia, do you know that, like, you're going home in the back of a DV van? You're going home in the back of a DV van. Do you know this saying? You're going home in the back of it. And so this specific type of van is called a divvy van. I don't know why. So people at the football or they're watching the cricket, sometimes they get a bit rowdy and a bit drunk, and the police put them in the back of a divvy van. You're going home in the back of a divvy van. Yeah. Yeah. Divvy van. I think it's a divvy van. But anyway. So this will be Australians at a football match. So someone gets a bit drunk, a bit rowdy, and go on, say it. You're you're going home in the back of a divvy van. Yeah, okay, so 他被拘留了, right? This guy. Wait, do I know him? He looks very familiar. No, it's just that particular frame was a bit weird. He's going home in the back of a divvy. Okay, so 他被拘留了, right? This is what it's like in the football. Or the cricket. Probably cricket, actually. Was it cricket or football? I can't see. I'm not sure. It looks like cricket. That's green and gold, right? Green and gold will be cricket. Green and gold is Australia. So you, like the football in Australia will be Australian rules football. So all the teams are Australian teams, right? Yeah. 他被拘留了. He's going home in the back of a divvy van. Yeah, the whole crowd will yell that. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. All right, anyway. 拘留. 败坏. Yeah, ruin, corrupt. 败坏, it is to corrupt in the sense of you had something good and you made it bad kind of thing. Yeah, 败坏. Let's go to ChatGPT on this one. Hey, what things might end up being 败坏? Because I know what it means, ruined and so on, but I'm just thinking, oh, what context might we want to use this word in? That's not so straightforward to say, is it? 他的丑闻彻底败坏了他的名誉. Yeah, so this scandal, I don't know, maybe I won't think up a random scandal for everyone. I don't know. He had a mistress or something like this. 败坏了他的名誉. So ruined his reputation. 这些不正当的行为败坏了公司的工作风气. Okay, so 不正当, here it means kind of appropriate. So it's inappropriate behavior, or I think appropriate is a better translation here. 正当, fourth tone. Okay, 正当. Yeah, so ruined the work atmosphere. Yeah, maybe he got too drunk at the work party or something like this. 贪腐行为. This is like corrupt, greedy, corrupt. 贪腐行为. 败坏了整个社会的道德水平. 那是什么？我的耳机。Yeah, so corrupt behavior soiled or undermined the whole society's ethical level, maybe. Okay. 贿赂 bribery 贿赂现象 bribery 严重败坏了政治环境. So, well, the phenomenon of bribery. The 现象 here kind of it indicates we're interpreting 贿赂, which is usually or can be interpreted as a verb. It's interpreted as a noun meaning bribery. So this together kind of means bribery. 严重败坏. So seriously ruined, sullied the political environment. Tarnished, maybe it's say tarnished. 长期的战争败坏了人们的心灵. 心灵 here, like spirit. Yeah, so yeah, people who have been through war, yeah, tend to have like significant emotional scars, and they're not. There's like the war could have happened like 50 years ago, and they've still got those scars. 谎言和欺骗 is like bullying, like lies and bullying. 欺骗. So we saw 诈骗 is fraud, right? To defraud. 欺骗 is also, I think this one, 欺骗 is not a legal term. I think 诈骗 is the legal term. So if you 诈骗, you're going to go to jail. Whereas if you 欺骗, it's like people might not respect you. 谎言和欺骗败坏了他们之间的友谊. Let's have a look at this. Let's investigate. 我们更深的了解这两个词汇其中的区别。他过着欺骗和不充的隐瞒生活 ，a secret and deceitful life。他承认曾密谋 ，first time I've encountered that word 密谋，曾密谋通过欺骗获取财产。Yeah, let's ask. Thanks. Can you help me understand the difference between 欺骗 and 诈骗, please? Oh no, I spelled please wrong. All right. So, okay, this is my conjecture, my current hypothesis. I currently postulate that 诈骗 is the legal one, you go to jail. 欺骗 is just you trick your friends and you take their money, but yeah. Okay. 范围广泛 So 欺瞒 hoodwink someone 欺瞒行为 Sorry, what do we do? Oh, we're doing 欺骗 So this is just hoodwinking people. Okay. There's also 欺瞒. You know what? Let's jot some of these down. 欺骗. Sorry, I'm backtracking a little bit. So we wanted to add 欺骗. 欺骗 is this 骗? Yeah, sorry, I haven't written that one for a while. 欺骗. And what was the other one? 欺瞒, was it? The other one we just saw is 欺瞒. I shouldn't have written it so big. 欺瞒. 欺瞒, 欺骗. So hoodwink and swindle and cheat. 不一定违法. Yeah. Sorry, I want to pause for a second. Yeah, 不一定是违法。欺骗可能是道德上的不当行为 ，so ethical， 但不一定涉及违法。Yeah, so that yeah, my hypothesis was correct. 欺骗 is not necessarily legal. Actually, we need 诈骗是一种犯罪行为 criminal activity. Yeah. So this one's a criminal activity, and maybe you'll go home in the back of a divvy van. And 欺骗 is not necessarily criminal. Yeah. 他用假信息欺骗了朋友，骗他们去参加一个不存在的派对。So he made fake news and told his friends about a party. Turns out the party did not exist. What was that movie? Legally Blonde, where Legally Blonde, and she dresses up like a bunny. Trick into bunny. I don't know how to. Kind of sounds weird if I phrase it like that, but yeah. So I guess I can click it for a little bit. It's not a big deal. Yeah, so she dresses up like a bunny because the other students say say to her that it's a costume party. But guess what? It's not a costume party. But She kind of out bitches them over here.
Thanks for inviting me, girl. This party is super fun.
Yeah, OK， 这两个女士欺骗了他，对吗？说应该打扮，这样。
You, except when I dress up as a frigid bitch, I try not to look so constant.
Oh, brutal. All right. 他为了不被责备，欺骗老师说自己病了。Okay, so to avoid getting in trouble, she tricked her teacher and said she was sick. Was she sick? Maybe not. Maybe she's a little sick. All right. Okay, Julie we said 败坏 ruin. So 败坏名誉 was it? Ruin someone's reputation. 败坏名誉。败坏风气，败坏道德。Not so sure about that one. The political environment. Okay. 败坏人心。The conscience, is it? The will of the people. 长期的战争败坏了人们的心灵。OK， 关系。Yeah， 我们之间友谊，the friendship we had. Yeah. Anyway, you get the idea. So 败坏 I think the best example is 败坏 someone 的一个人的名誉或公司的名誉 like harm, damage, or just ruin thoroughly to harm someone's 名誉. So if they put them next to each other, presumably the sentence we're going to look at is 败坏名誉. Do you see it over here somewhere? It'll be here somewhere, right? Yeah, 败坏互联网名誉. Yeah. 名誉 is reputation. So reputation in the sense of, I don't know, what people think of you. So what people think of you. What things have a 名誉? Whoops. What things have a 名誉? So like people, a company, that sort of thing is what I usually think of what has a reputation. 例句，科学家因其卓越的贡献而拥有崇高的名誉 a lofty reputation for their 卓越 I don't know distinguished contributions. 公司企业 sorry this one 家庭，这个家族以其诚信和善行而闻名，他们的名誉在当地非常高。So 高。So here's 崇高 高 I guess 高 is kind of 崇高。这家企业以 wait the same sentence. Oh, not quite. 以诚信 kind of similar 诚信经营著称，拥有良好的名誉。Yeah, good reputation. All right. You get the idea. Have you seen the movie? I like movies. Cruel Intentions. Let's put reputation. Is that all? Oh yeah, that's also a Reese Witherspoon movie. Cruel Intentions. I like this movie. Yeah, so they set out to kind of ruin this innocent girl's reputation. Yeah, basically. 他们想要败坏她的名誉. All right, and last but not least of the vocabulary, 曝光. Okay, two meanings. Okay, they both mean exposed, but we've encountered a few words that mean exposed. So they mean exposed in specific context. It's not every word exposed. Like English expose is broader. 曝光. Now, pay attention. 曝光, this character here is, there's also 曝光, this one, There's also this one. 曝光. Are they the same? I don't know. Are they the same? Exposure. Yeah, maybe they're not the same. I'm not quite sure. 我这张照片用的曝光实验场. Got it? So we're talking about a photo. We're exposing a photo. or I suppose we're exposing the film. Yeah, so the exposure on a camera. So that is exposure. 曝光时间长. Okay. 俱乐部不想让年轻队员过度曝光. The club is careful not to let I don't know. 俱乐部 could depends on the club. 因而很少允许他们接受采访。他们显示了不同曝光时间的效果。So this is exposure in the physical sense, like in the camera. Yeah, it is unclear what exposure here precisely means because they didn't give the details of the experiment. But 他们 presumably is like experimental results or something. 卫报 Okay, that's the Guardian. 卫报曾2次曝光非法出售穿山甲的餐馆. Yeah, so 穿山甲 is pangolin. I feel like before the pandemic, people didn't know what pangolin was. I've got too many tabs open. I'm going to close them all. But if you don't know, pangolin... Yeah, pangolin's here in China. I think it's a Chinese native species. I guess it seems to imply it's Chinese native. Yeah, from my understanding, it's illegal to like eat them. Yeah, but some people illegally eat them and traffic them. But that is illegal. That's my understanding. So here, yeah, 非法出售穿山甲 where mountain 甲 oh 穿山甲 what is 甲 here? I don't know. 甲 is that like 指甲的甲 maybe 穿山甲的餐馆. Yeah, so an illegal restaurant which sells pangolin. Yeah, illegally selling pangolin. Okay, or yeah, maybe 穿山甲肉. Okay, 即使你没有被 sorry, go back. 曝光 曝光 here meaning exposed is exposing a scandal. But usually you use like 揭秘. Is it the one? No, 揭出 揭示 is it 揭示? You know what? Expose. Oops, that's not how you spell scandal, is it? Oh, 揭露, sorry, 揭露. This is the one. I don't often talk about this, so you know. 揭露丑闻, 揭露. Yeah, so I think this is a better choice for exposing a scandal. 报告揭露了这个制度的种种不公平, the many injustices. It's exposing, yeah. As I say, expose in English is quite broad and covers maybe like 4 different words in Chinese, maybe more. 这份报告不是揭露问题，而是为掩盖问题而耍的花招. What is this? 而耍的花招. It's 耍花招. Playing tricks. 耍花招. Playing tricks. All right, so you know what? I'm going to add that to my list. That looks interesting. 耍花招. I'm going to add it to my list. It looks like a kind of that's not sure. 招 这个招耍花招 yeah I'll add it to my to-do list one of these days all right so exposing. So this one, 揭露, I think is better for scandals. 曝光 with the no, let's 曝光. So we've got it exposure in the sense of photography. Figurative, to expose a scandal. Oh, okay. It looks like you can use it for scandal as well. Advertising exposure. Expose a scandal. 丑闻,曝光丑闻. Okay, there you go. No. Yeah, maybe my preference is for 揭露. However, yeah, as you can see, 曝光 can be used for scandals as well. 曝光, 并曝光过一起棒球赌博的丑闻. Yeah, exposed a baseball gambling scandal. Yeah, anyway, there's a few examples. Okay, so we've got two meanings. One is in photography, one is in exposing a scandal. And the third one, it's listed a third one there, right? Advertising. So let's put 广告. I don't know this one. 广告. 实际上受访者 respondents. So this would be like people being interviewed, really. 对广告曝光 and exposure. Yeah. 交换 blah blah blah. All right. It exists. So, what looks like a little innocent word is quite deceptive. So three meanings. One, exposure in the sense of photography. Two, exposure in the sense of scandal. But you can also use 揭露. Yeah, how do you write 揭? Something like that. 露. Is it you and 露? And three, like exposure to advertising. Yeah. All right. Yeah, exposure is really quite a tricky word to translate into between these two languages. What Chinese words translate to expose in English? Hmm. 我饿了。你中午吃什么？我想吃什么？三明治。我已经准备了健康的食物，应该吃，应该减肥。冬天我长胖了。现在是夏天，我还没有恢复正常。我说正常啊。yeah， 现在比几个月，2个月之前好一些，可是还是有点胖。也许学完课本我可以多做运动。也现在外面太热了，不舒服，出门不舒服。All right， 在中文中可以翻译为 expose 暴露。Oh yeah, that's another one, isn't it? 暴露。Okay, 他的谎言最终被暴露了。Yeah, his lies were exposed in the end. 揭露 expose 记者揭露了那家公司的腐败行为。Yeah, so the journalist exposed their corrupt practices. 曝光这件事被媒体曝光后。So this is yeah, it's exposed. So this matter, when this matter was exposed in the media, 引起了广泛关注, attracted widespread attention. 揭发, I don't know this one. Expose. 他因揭发公司的贪污行为而受到表彰。 Yeah, this is really is a 50-50, is it not? Exposing the corrupt practices in a company, no, 同事 of your colleagues. Yeah, my experience is you get in more trouble for pointing them out than the people who are actually doing them. 警察揭穿 okay, 揭穿 uncovered. 警察揭穿了罪犯的假身份 a fake identity, I guess. Yeah, so uncovered a fake identity. 透露他不小心透露了机密信息. Yeah, this is 透露. You're kind of accidentally revealing. Yeah, there's still other meanings of expose, isn't there, in English? Oh, anyway. Oh, 曝光. Yeah, actually, we need to ask, what's the difference between 曝光 and 曝光? Thanks. What's the difference between 曝光 and 曝光? 曝光 and 曝光. Don't you know the difference between salsa and salsa? 曝光. Sorry, 曝光, we saw that one. 曝光 exposure. 曝光 okay. 定义曝光并不是一个标准的中文词汇. Oh, okay. So we should just add the 曝光. 它通常是书写错误或笔误. Okay, so it's a typo. All right, that's fine. That makes it easy. Okay. 曝光 typo. Maybe I'll just put this as a side note. All right, time for lunch. That's the end of the vocabulary. In the next video, we can read the text. Yeah, they get a bit long, don't they? 1441 characters. All right. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Oh yeah, if you don't mind, please push the lucky button, and I will see you in the next video. 下次聊，拜拜。